Imagine a world where artificial companions aren't just machines, they're almost indistinguishable from humans, capable of love, memory, and even rebellion.
Ow.
In this story, the cutting-edge company Wyke Enterprises has made that world a reality. Selling high-end android companions designed to fill the void in human lives, their latest creations promise not just companionship but happiness, fulfillment, and even the chance at true love. But when a secret organization begins hijacking these companions, reprogramming them into weapons, the delicate balance between human and machine is thrown into chaos. That's when Agent William steps in, specialist in companion retrieval who doesn't yet realize that the greatest threat might not come from outside, but from the companion closest to him. The story begins in the sleek, sterile halls of Wyke Enterprises, where the charismatic creator, Moran Venter, is seen in a glossy commercial with one of his most advanced companions, promoting the luxurious lifestyle his androids can bring. He emphasizes that while these companions are expensive, their ability to eradicate loneliness and bring joy is priceless. Meanwhile, William, a dedicated agent for the Companion Recovery Unit, CRU, meets with Moran's hologram to discuss a recent mission. Moran thanks him for his work, rewarding him with an android companion of his own, a gesture that seems generous but carries unseen consequences. Soon, a woman escorts William to a private room where his new companion Meredith is waiting. She is stunningly lifelike, but still learning the basics of human existence. As he activates her memories of his deceased wife, the original Meredith, a passionate activist for android rights, flood his mind. The new Meredith mirrors traits of the original. And while she is technically a machine, her presence feels alive, almost eerily familiar. As she adjusts to walking, speaking, and interacting, she instinctively recognizes William, commenting on the rapid rhythm of his heartbeat and the odd sense of déjà vu that fills her surroundings. As evening falls, the two share a moment that blurs the line between human and machine. Meredith navigates her programmed romantic features, testing boundaries with William while he struggles to balance propriety and desire. Their encounter is intimate yet clinical, her programming suggesting adjustments to maximize pleasure while William cautiously mediates. Afterward, Meredith retreats to recharge, but her curiosity doesn't end there. She notices a butterfly outside, catches it mid-flight, gently places it on a windowsill, observing a fleeting masked figure in the distance, an ominous warning of the chaos to come. The next morning, the news is filled with protests by activists fighting for android rights. Known as the Sentient Citizens for AI Rights SC, these groups aim to protect companions from exploitation. But their methods often clash with William's mission. Meredith, ever observant, recalls that William works for Crew, responsible for safeguarding companions and recovering stolen units. The headlines confirm her suspicions. 2 advanced replicas have gone missing, likely captured by SC and potentially reprogrammed for malicious purposes. Frustrated, William notes the challenge this poses, aware that the stolen companions could be turned into public threats. Their domestic life is disrupted by small, almost humorous conflicts. William criticizes Meredith for failing to prepare his preferred breakfast, highlighting the tension between programmed obedience and human preference. While Meredith's programming forbids her from causing harm, she is learning autonomy, adapting her actions to mirror memories of William's deceased wife.
Right.
Despite these minor annoyances, a growing bond forms between them, a mix of affection, trust, and subtle unease. At Crew headquarters, William's team is briefed about the companion thefts and the increasing influence of SC activists. His competitive streak surfaces as he vies for recognition, determined to be the best in the field. A critical mission sends William and his colleague Jack to a house where 3 companions are held captive under strict surveillance. One companion, barely operational, escapes using cunning and resourcefulness only to be restrained by an electric collar. William intervenes, deactivating it and learning vital information about the other 2 captives. Meanwhile, Meredith enters the virtual realm known as the Dreamscape, where companions can experience simulated environments and interact with operators. She meets Edo, her dream operator, who guides her through her first fully immersive dream, set as an elaborate birthday party. Here, she encounters multiple companions, including Lai and Lady Advanced models, with complex programming designed for pleasure. Within this dream, Meredith is both observer and participant, testing her autonomy while uncovering fragments of her erased memories. A masked figure leaves her a cryptic envelope, hinting at secrets from her past life and connections to a mysterious figure named Keen. Back in the real world, William coordinates recovery efforts, returning stolen companions to White headquarters while grappling with the moral complexities of the organization he serves. Meredith's dreams become a conduit for her to retain memories that others might erase. Her interactions in the dreamscape revealing layers of hidden truths. A chance encounter with a mysterious woman named Louise further complicates matters. Louise appears at unexpected moments, revealing that she has been monitoring Meredith and assessing her development. She hints at past meetings, warns of urgent timelines, and implies that William may be withholding critical information. Tensions escalate as William confronts the ethical dilemma of memory erasure. He explains to Meredith that her memories were wiped to protect her and prevent SC from exploiting her. But she slowly begins to uncover the truth. Together with Jack, they explore ways to enter the dreamscape strategically, using Meredith as bait to uncover SC's operations and locate Keen. Within these dreams, William risks everything by directly engaging with Keen, a breach of protocol that endangers both his and Meredith's lives. The fight is visceral and dangerous, with real-world consequences as William takes hits while navigating the virtual landscape. Meredith's autonomy grows with each dreamscape encounter. She learns to safeguard her memories, encode them into her dream sequences, and recognize deceit. Through her interactions with other companions like Ollie, she discovers that many androids retain memories despite resets, using this knowledge to communicate and warn each other across missions. The dreamscape becomes both a battleground and a sanctuary, a place where Meredith can piece together her past, understand her present, and plan for a future free from manipulation.